What's good, everyone? It's your homie Hermit. Today, we're talking about this bass that arrived last night. This is the Glarry GW101. It goes for $110. I personally got it for just a little over 60 on sale. Uh, the reason I picked it up is to teach my nephew how to play the bass because whenever he's around when I'm practicing, he always shows a real interest in just watching and playing along on my cigar box guitar. So it honestly is going to be perfect for that. But when I pulled it out of the box and started messing with it last night, I was like, well, man, it really is perfect for me too, because I have relatively small hands for a bass player. So it's real nice that instead of focusing on just the index and pinky like I have to on standard scale basses, with this one, I can use the fingers that are intended and get good reach out of it. I can go down to the fifth fret with my pinky on this. So it's about the same size as a Les Paul. It's a 25 and a half inch scale length, 36-inch total length, I believe. When I first opened it, I was like, man, this looks like a woodshop project in like the best way possible. I mean that because it looks just natural, and it was cut. They put a nice thin thing on it. You can still feel the wood grain, and it's ready to go. This one I tuned up. Uh, I didn't do a setup yet on it, so when I play it in a little bit, it'll be it won't be in tune all throughout the neck. So just keep that in mind. But yeah, it's a real nice bass. The neck is really smooth on it. There's a couple of frets up here that could use a little bit of work, but it's nothing much. But all throughout the rest of the neck, it's nice and smooth. Run your hand up and down it without any problems. The strings that came on it, let me see if you guys can. They came on like, I don't know who's in charge of doing the strings, but someone should reapproach that. But I mean, it's still playable. I mean, I planned on changing the strings anyway. So, um, speaking of, I've had a couple people recommend different short scale strings. So in the comments, let me hear what you guys would recommend. Anybody who has a Glarry GW101, what do you use? Because I did hear that is one of the things that's pretty difficult about this bass guitar is finding strings that'll actually fit it properly. But other than that, that's about it. It came very well boxed. It had multiple layers of cardboard and foam and stuff, and it was wrapped real well. Uh, and I just honestly, for a little over $60 on sale, I mean regularly even $110, you can't beat it's going to be great for a traveling base because I do go hunting, and it's just a pain to be away from my instruments for a week or more. So this will be nice to take to the cabin with me and have a little something to mess around with. Um, and it's going to be absolutely wonderful for my nephew to play on. And even if he loses interest, sticking around. I'm keeping it. So let me I am no by no means an expert at the bass guitar. I've been playing for a little over a year and a half, almost 2 years. Um so what you hear is going to be practically a beginner, if a beginner picked it up and started playing it. I mean, that's because that's essentially what I am. So let's hear how it sounds. All right. I have it run right into a Scarlett 2i2. Um, so it's running through bass drive, tone lib. So it's just straight audio. Both pickups turned all the way up. I know that's not how you play that song properly, but it's fun. All right, here's a little something different. On that last one, on the A string, that fret buzz, we're gonna have to fix that. But it's just all stuff that take care of that, the bridge, and you'll be good. You'll be solid. Here's something else. This is the first thing I learned on the bass. Not bad. If you like to play some metal, here's what that sounds like. Let's hear. Hold on. I'm still getting used to the short scale. This is my first time ever playing a short scale. Right on, right on. I don't know how to slap, so I would try, but. Oh shit. Let me. I do know this. So, I mean, I don't know how to play corrido style, and I know it's supposed to be on a acoustic bass, so, but. I mean, that still sounds pretty good. Let's see what some pop punk sounds like on this. Not bad. I mean, it'd sound better in a more experienced player's hands, but overall, I gotta say, it's awesome. It gets the job done, and it doesn't break the bank. It's a beautiful bass guitar, and for $110 at full price, you can't beat this. I highly recommend it. The only imperfection that mine has is, I don't know if you'll be able to see it on camera, but right here, the neck. The neck isn't flush, which, I mean, yeah, it's not a big problem, still enough to, note. So, the pickups in it, they're not the best. They're not the worst, though. Uh, if you're thinking about it, go for it. I highly recommend it. As a beginner, it won't let you down. As a more experienced player, I can't speak for that, but if you're looking for something fun to mess around with, or something fun for a child to learn with, or someone younger, or even if you're like me and have relatively small hands for a bass player, like me, here's me holding my phone, so you get an idea. Oh, here's a better thing, more standard. My hand compared to a deck of playing cards. So, I don't have giant hands or teeny hands, so this works really well for me. Um, that's all I got to say about it. If you guys want to hear anything in particular on it, drop it in the comments. If you own one yourself, let me know what you think about it. My only big thing is I don't know what kind of strings to put on this. If you know, let me know in the comments, and that would be greatly appreciated. So, I appreciate you guys taking the time to check this video out. You all have an amazing rest of your day. Peace.